Hello everyone! Today we'll be teaching you how to play Aquaculture Entrepreneurs. The goal of this game is to become the most profitable entrepreneur out of all your fellow players. Before we play, we have to go over how the game is set up. To start out, one player decides to act as the banker for the game. It looks like our green player is the banker. Then, each player has 2 fishing vessels, which are to be placed on the corresponding colors on your board. The sneaky seal starts off on the rocks hexagon in the center of the board. Players are also given $200 and 1 of each resource: salmon, blue mussel, softshell clam, sugar kelp, and a net. All players should then roll the die, and the player with the highest roll goes first. Since green rolled the highest number, they'll start the game. After that, play continues in a clockwise direction. To start their turn, the first player can roll the die, buy a chance card, buy a new lease spot, or sell the aquaculture products that they have, if they have enough. Oh no, the green player has rolled a 6. Sorry, green player, but you can't roll a 6 on your first turn, so you need to roll again. Looks like the green player has rolled a 4. The yellow player gets to collect a sugar kelp, and the blue and red players each collect a net. Since the green player is not bordering a hexagon with a 4 in it, they don't collect any resources, even though it's their turn. Green has decided that they're done with their turn. Since the yellow player collected a sugar kelp during green's turn, they now have 2 sugar kelp. This means that they can trade their 2 sugar kelp with the bank for $100. Now, the yellow player wants to buy a chance card for $200. Since yellow now has 2 mussels, they can sell them for $200. Yellow has now decided to roll the die. Since yellow rolled a 3, blue and green each collect a sugar kelp. Blue and red each take their turns collecting, buying, and selling as they choose. Now it's the green player's turn again. The green player has rolled a 6. This isn't green's first turn, so they get to move the sneaky seal. When the sneaky seal is put onto a hexagon, the seal blocks any players with a least space on that hexagon from collecting that resource. Since the red player has 8 resources, not including nets, the sneaky seal eats half of them. This will happen during the game to any player that has 7 or more resources when the seal is moved, even if they're not bordering the hexagon that the seal has been moved to. The green player also now gets to steal 1 resource from any of the players bordering the hexagon that they've moved the seal to. They have decided to steal from the yellow player. Once the green player sells the resources that they can, they now have enough money to expand their business. They've decided to buy a new lease spot. Green can only buy a lease spot next to one that they already own, so they should buy them as soon as they can, so that they don't get blocked by other players. All players continue to take turns selling, buying, expanding, and keeping track of their businesses until one player reaches $1,200 and wins. If you have any other questions, please ask your instructor or refer to your group instruction booklet or to your Anatomy of a Turn card. Have fun, take chances, and good luck.